Mitigation. All right. So before I even show y'all on the charts, I'm going to give y'all a diagram of what to look for. All right. Let's look at mitigation. Let me find my path real quick. All right. So what we're looking for in mitigation is price comes up to a high or price comes down to a low. I'm going to give you the bullish and the bearish scenario. All right. We have price coming up to a high. So this right here is your bearish case scenario. Price comes up to a high, smacks off the high. She starts to retrace. All right. She tries to come back to this high and she fails to swing. Right. So a mitigation or a mitigation block is nothing but a failed swing. Right. A failed swing. So if you want to see price come up to a high, smacks off a high, it retraces. She'll try to come back up and test that high again, but she'll fail. Price won't be able to take out this high. She won't even be able to wick it. You feel what I'm saying? It'll just stop short of that high. And from there, she'll impulse lower. Now, what we're paying attention to specifically, right, is this shoulder here. This is what we're paying attention to specifically, all right? So when price comes up to a high and it smacks off the high, it retraces, right? Price tries to come back up and test this high right here, but she fails to do it. Now, on the way back down, this low right here is still support, right? You feel what I'm saying? There's probably some type of bullish order block down here, you know what I'm saying, on this move up. Something, you know what I'm saying, that will make people think that when price comes back down to this low, she should at least slow down with momentum, you know what I'm saying, like something. You feel what I'm saying? We're not expecting for price to continue selling, taking out this low. We should expect for price, you know what I'm saying, come down to a support and, you know what I'm saying, at least got them do some shit like this, you feel what I'm saying, like come down to support, at least consolidate, you know what I'm saying, at least move sideways before she got them goes lower, you know what I'm saying, or either that or she bounces off the support and fucking goes higher. Either way, that's retail logic, you know what I'm saying, that's what retail is looking to do off of this low right here. But price doesn't respect this low, right? Price does not respect this low. She takes this low out. So it's more like you were looking for price to respect something on the buy side, but she doesn't respect it on the buy side. So since she doesn't respect it on the buy side, what do I mean by buy side? Price does not buy off of this support. You feel what I'm saying? So since price doesn't respect this low on the buy side, you're going to look for price to retest on the sell side. And this right here is your mitigation block before the sell. Now, let's break down what it is. This shoulder right here is everything when it comes to the mitigation block. The last shoulder that price created is everything when it comes to mitigation block, right? Now, let's break down what mitigation really is. Imagine banks that are getting in right here. First of all, remember what I told y'all, banks trade off higher time frames. So they're not looking to get in and get out the market. They're looking to get a position and hold that bitch for all the next year type shit. You know what I'm saying? A bank gets in right here, right? They're blue as fuck. And then price starts to come lower, lower, lower. You know what I'm saying? Lower, 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 lower. Smacks their entry. Now they in drawdown. Right? So price comes down here. Now they in drawdown on this buy entry. So when price comes and retraces, comes back to their entry, they're mitigating their entries, family. That's what this means. They're mitigating their entries. So they're getting out, they're CPing on the buy, getting in for the sell. You feel what I'm saying? So price comes down here, takes out their buy entry. You know what I'm saying? Now they're in drawdown. They're looking to mitigate. They're looking to get in where they fit in. You feel what I'm saying? So they notice that this trade right here isn't it. You feel what I'm saying? The buy isn't it. They shit is in drawdown. So when price returns back to their entry, they TP on the buy, get in for the sell, and then you see what price will do, right? So this whole area right here, this last shoulder that price creates on a mitigation block is what you want to pay attention to. Once price takes out this low, that last shoulder that price creates, you feel what I'm saying, takes that shit out with momentum, not just wicks, but candle closes. You want to look to get in on the retest, all right? And it'll be the same thing for a bearish case scenario. All right, so price come down to a support, bounce off a support, retrace, try to swing off that support. She won't do it though. She'll fail. She'll stop short. Price ain't ready to swing. From there, she'll buy up. We're paying attention to this shoulder right here. You feel what I'm saying? That last area of structure that price created, that's what we're paying attention to. So this high right here is what we're going to be paying attention to validate if this is going to be a mitigation or not. All right. Price comes up, takes out this high. You know what I'm saying? Price did not respect this high on the side. So probably we would expect for price to respect it on the buy side. Price to retrace back to that last shoulder she created. There's your entry on the mitigation block. And then price should go higher like that. All right, so your whole entry is all based on that last shoulder here. You feel what I'm saying? Price, people sell right here, banks sell right here. They're expecting for price to take out this low. You know what I'm saying? They're in profit, right? Then price starts coming back. Now the banks are in drawdown. You feel what I'm saying? So when price returns back to their entry, they TP on the sell, get in for the buy, and get in where they fit in. They mitigate their entries. All right. So now let's see if we can find an example of this on the charts. All right. And I think I see an example right here. This is a breaker block. I don't want to show y'all a breaker, but look for mitigation. Mitigation. So give me 1 second. Let me see if I can find the answer for y'all real quick. So I wasn't expecting anybody to ask that. So it's not a problem either. I just need to find an example for y'all. That's all. All right. Because I would have had this already ready for y'all if I would have known we was going to talk about this. But here. All right. Price does exactly what I just gave y'all. All right. We got that buy side. We got that buy mitigation block here. Price comes down, creates support, retraces, tries to swing, can't do it, fails to swing, right? She starts to buy. Price, let's zoom in on this. I'm gonna delete this real quick. Let's zoom in on this. Let's zoom in on this whole structure here. Let's do this. Okay. All right. So we have price comes down, creates support, retraces, tries to swing, tries to take out this low, fails. So there's your failed swing, right? From there, we're paying attention to what? This high right here. We're paying attention to this last high right here that price created. You feel what I'm saying? Is price going to come up to this high and reject it and sell like how retail is thinking, or is she going to go ahead and blast off? All right, you see what she does? She blasts off. All right, so now we're paying attention for price to come back down to that last shoulder that she created. There's your mitigation entry, TP smack. All right, let's see if we can find another one real quick. All right, so nah, okay. So I found one. Support. Bust down retraces. Tries to swing. Bust down. Pay attention to this low right here. You feel what I'm saying? Making sure that price doesn't buy off of this low. What retail is thinking, that's support. So price should buy. Price should at least slow down momentum. We should get some type of consolidation or something at that low. She doesn't respect on the buy side. She keeps it pushing, sells right through. So we look to get in on that retest on the sell side. There's your entry. Bust down right there off of this mitigation block. Because, all right, we got people buying right here. We got banks buying right here. Expected a price to swing. They were wrong on their analysis. Now they in drawdown. So when price returns back to their entry, they TP on the buy, get in for the sell, TP smack. All right, so when it comes to mitigation, you just want to look for failed swings within the market. You know what I'm saying? You want to look for like that M or W pattern. You know what I'm saying? That M or W pattern within the market at like highs and lows and shit like that. And see if there's going to be a failed swing like them two diagrams I just gave y'all. You know what I'm saying? And watch how price reacts off of that last shoulder that price creates. You know what I'm saying? Let me not confuse y'all. Come back up to that, where that example that I was just at. Yeah, just come back over here, paying attention to how price reacts off of the last shoulder that she creates. So this is what I mean when I say the last shoulder. Price comes up, creates a high, comes down, and creates that low. You feel what I'm saying? So this right here is that shoulder. Like think of like head and shoulders, you know what I'm saying? You know how head and shoulders pattern has a fucking left shoulder and a right shoulder, and head is that third. That's what that's kind of like where I'm getting the shoulder terminology from. But just pay attention to the last low that price creates. This is bearish. You feel what I'm saying? So price comes, give you that M formation, boom, bust down. Pay attention to this low right here that price creates. That last piece of structure that price creates before all this happens. You know what I'm saying? That's what you want to pay attention to and watch what price does once she comes back and gives you a retest off of that area. All right. These mitigations make sense, family. Do we understand what we're looking at as far as that mitigation block? Do we get it? Any questions on that?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to ask Tracy, because you had already marked this up and it made it look so easy when you drew it off of the order block. So is it safe to say that that's kind of where we're looking for them to play off of the order blocks that we've already drawn?
Come on, this one right here.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's more or less confluence at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's more or less confluence. More or less you got like multiple confirmations to get into the trade. You know what I'm saying? So let's break down this whole piece right here as to what price did. All right, so we got this high right here. Price starts to bust down. This bullish candle right here becomes our order block. Once price takes out the low of that candle, right? So we look for price to retrace back into this candle, right? So once price retraces into this candle, we are already paying attention to market structure, how candles are closing. We're making sure that we're looking for the confirmation that we get, right? Now, we know that price should not break the high of this candle. So the fact that this mitigation block is forming off of this order block should give you some type of confirmation to go ahead and get it up here. You feel what I'm saying? And catch you a re-entry down here type shit. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that this right here was a bearish order block and she reacted the way that she reacted off of the bearish order block is confirmation that once she returns, once she gives you a retracement, she will continue in the direction that she was going. You know what I'm saying? Like you just need to wait for that retracement into the mitigation block. Now there will be certain examples, family, where price will disrespect the mitigation block and maybe come up to this order block up here. See this last bearish candle here? Bullish candle here before price bust down. There may be certain examples where price say fuck the mitigation block and may just want to come up to an order block or come up to grab these highs and then continue pushing down. It's all about certain case scenario with price. You feel what I'm saying? It's all about you paying attention to price and what, you know what I'm saying, the reaction that price gives you off of